Nate runs a gym helping those with Parkinson's disease fight their symptoms. But a mystery dump in the dead of night is making it hard for people to get in the door. And it seems no one wants to help.
A car park turned into a cruel jigsaw puzzle.
You got a great park on top of the rubbish.
Yeah, on top of the rubbish. It's just started with a little bit in the corner and just more and more.
All because of a dead of night drop by a dodgy builder, who even left a warning sign. But it's also left a gym and a lifeline for those fighting Parkinson's in jeopardy. And what's just as bad, no one wants to help.
Absolutely furious. Absolutely furious.
It's a bit of a shock when you find out that you've got this disease. My neurologist says, get used to it, it's only going to get worse. Yeah, a bit blunt, but yeah.
You can't beat Parkinson's disease, but you sure can try. And everyone here is fighting back.
What I love about it is, as you can see, the camaraderie. Everyone here's in the same boat.
Stephen's been coming to these classes at Chatswood in Sydney 4 times a week. SCG MMA, one of only a few gyms in Australia which offers the unique program Knock Out Parkinson's.
The people here, we feel it. I mean, you can feel it doing good. I feel better than I did 2 years ago when I was first diagnosed. It helps physically, it helps mentally, it helps with the social contact.
Oh, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. A lot of the guys, when they come in, they've got this narrative that they're getting older, they've got Parkinson's, they should be slowing down. Everything's telling them that they should be slowing down. And I mean, that's probably the most rewarding thing about doing this kind of work, is you get to see people get empowered to do things that they never believed that they could do ever again.
But since Christmas, there's been some absentees. It's not because they don't love it, it's simply because they can't get inside.
This means a lot to me, it means a lot to them, it means a lot to us as a community, and to not be able to participate because of something that was out of their control, has that effect on them. It's just disappointing, as I said. It's saddening as well, very sad, yeah.
We were really optimistic with how things were going, and then over Christmas and New Year's, we got a nice little Christmas present, so.
Gym owner Nate couldn't believe his eyes.
The inspector said this is probably the worst case of dumping that she's ever seen in her career at the council.
After the first lot, the dumpers returned to do it again. This huge pile's actually been tidied.
So what's in here?
So we reckon this is probably like sand, brick, cement, like all mixed together. So each of these bags, you're probably looking at least 1 to 2 tons. You would have needed a lifter to get this off a truck. Like, this is no joke at all. This is a proper job.
But it's what's happened next that's upset Nate and those who love his gym just as much.
It's at this point where it just feels like everyone's just passing the buck on us.
The police told him to call the EPA, who told him to call council, who told him to call the EPA and police. And now it's Nate who has to pay thousands to remove the waste himself.
It looks like we might be stuck with a big bill that we can't pay. We haven't even paid ourselves for the last 6 months. So to get that over Christmas has just been absolutely devastating for us.
Devastating and unbelievable. While neighbouring businesses have stepped in to help with parking, the rubbish remains. It's a blow everyone here is feeling.
It's affecting us, it's affecting our business. We're doing our best for our community, and we ask that you do the same thing.
So it's now been 2 months, the rubbish is still there, and Nate says he hasn't heard from anyone. Council, the EPA and police are all still passing the buck. For goodness sake, get it fixed.